Hey, what's up, my YouTube fam? This is Larry with the best credit repair channel. Today, we're going to have fun today. We're going to be talking about all this stuff that we hear on social media, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, about people giving y'all this bad credit information, credit repair information. It just amazes me the things that we hear on social media about people jumping in this industry first because it's a low cost industry, easy to start this business to try to make money. They think because they fixed a couple things on their credit report, they know enough about credit, which they really don't. This is details, a lot of stuff going on in this, in the trying to fix and build your credit and be able to leverage your credit. But it's amazing. We're going to go over. I picked up some of the things I've heard the most that just blows my mind. And then when I hear the people that comment like, this is great information. Thank you. How do I get in contact with you? What is your email address? And I'm like, oh my gosh, they just get ready to get suckered. They don't even know they get ready to get suckered. They get ready. They about to buy some land over in Australia somewhere. They don't even know it ain't even no land for sale over there. But it's crazy the stuff that I hear that people don't know and fall for these traps, and we're going to go over it. We're going to clear up a lot of things on this video today. But first, I want to say thank you for all my no subscribers that's coming out to the channel. Bam! I appreciate y'all for hanging out with the best credit repair channel that's going to keep it real with you, that's going to let you know the real deal, Holyfield. We're not going to do no cookie cutter. We're not going to give you no bad information. We're going to hit you straight. You may not like it. You may, because you hear all this bad information, you just may think he don't know what he's talking about, and then you going out there spending thousands of dollars on people that just making stuff sound good and not giving y'all the truth about it. But that's your money, not my money. I'm here to help the people that want to get the real information. They want to know how do I build, remove things, and move myself in the right direction. Right? It starts today. It don't start tomorrow, it starts today. But knowledge is power, right? And if you I don't care who you listen to. Even if you listen to me, go do your research. Because I back it up. Go do your research. But if you listen to these people telling you stuff, man, go do your research. You're going to learn something. When I first got in there, yeah, I used to listen to people on YouTube, but I did my research. And the more research I did, the more I stopped listening to them. The more I was like, that ain't what that said. That ain't what the Fair Debt Collection Practice Act said. That's not what the Fair Credit Reporting Act said. I don't know what's going on with this. Where are they getting this stuff from? What manual? Where does it say that at? What does FICO say about that? What? That's all I was doing. And then I learned, like, man, a lot of these people don't even know what they're talking about, but we're going to get into it today. So please like, subscribe, and share to this channel, because we're going to bring and keep it real with you. We're going to keep it real with you on this channel. This is Southern Hospitality. We're going to keep it real with you. So we're going to go over some things that I thought that were real funny to me. Some of them we're going to talk about that have some truth, but they're not giving you all the truth. They giving you that little piece of pie. You hungry and it tastes good, and they tell you can't have no more. And that's what a lot of them are doing. They give you a little bitty taste. Get your mouth all watery, feeling good. You just feeling like, man, this tastes good. And then they snatch that pie from you. And you're like, what do I do? But this channel don't do that to you. I'm going to give you the whole pie. Because I want you to get full. I want you to be fed. I want you to taste, want it to taste and be what I don't even want no more, because I done ate too much of it. That's how we do it over here. But let's get into it. Oh, but like, subscribe, and share the video. That's all I ask. Leave a comment too. So check this out. First one, removing addresses. We hear this all the time. People on TikTok. Hey, I'm going to tell you something the credit repair companies don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that if you remove those addresses, they can't associate the account. Then they got to delete it. That's what they got to do. Just remove it. That's what a lot of the credit repair companies don't want you to know. I'm listening to this and I'm like, I guess I ain't got no social security number. I guess I didn't put no phone number on that application when I wrote it. I guess they don't actually send dispute form to the original creditor and ask the original creditor, is this account this person's? They just remove the address. And then the creditor, because they're so simple, not computerized, just say, oh no, the address doesn't match this, so it's not his account. So credit bureau, just go ahead and delete that. Come on now. Now, do you think that's true? First of all, yes, deleting addresses is a way to help disassociate accounts, but there's other steps you need to take. You need to make sure the account is reported inaccurate. You need to remove phone numbers. What a lot of people don't talk about, your phone number is associated with your name and an account. If you look up your LexisNexis account, there's a tons of phone numbers. If you look up your credit report, your complete credit report, not none of these credit reports that you get to give you 2 years of payment history, but a complete credit report, you would see all the phone numbers, all the addresses that you used, the creditors turned in when they started reporting this stuff on your credit report. So yes, removing an address will help you a tiny bit, but just removing addresses does not just remove an account. It does not just disassociate account. Like there's other data points on that credit report that is used to link that account. So when people tell you that, man, like they say, you just got mossed. So let's move on to the next one. Asking a collection company for a purchase agreement. Now, I hear this one, and maybe because I'm just good at what I do, I understand that there's nothing in the Fair Debt Collection Practice Act that requires a collection company to send a purchase agreement. There are certain things that they're only required to do. Their name, the original creditor's name, their address, their corporate address, not a P.O. box, the address of the original creditor and the name of the original creditor, the account number from the original creditor. The collection company may give you an account number or reference number to link that account, pretty much, and the amount owed. They don't have to send a purchase agreement, and they're not going to send a purchase agreement, right? Now, we understand, I think for some of the people that say that, they understand that the purchase agreement is going to say within that purchase agreement that the original creditor is going to tell the collector that we can't verify that this account is 100% accurate because they don't want to be liable for something on, say, if they took that collection company to court and then come to find out that was not accurate, the original creditor don't want to be liable. So what they say is, I'm not a lawyer, but this is what I heard from my lawyer friend. They don't want to be liable for that debt because they sold that debt to the collection agency. So yes, they have a purchase agreement, but you're gonna have to take them to court to get that. They're not gonna just give you that. You think they're gonna give you that? Come on now. You think they're gonna send that to you? I've never ever received a purchase agreement. Now, I have received a contract with name, so when they tell you they won't send you that, they will send you. Some of the legit collection companies that coming after you, that may be intended on suing you, they gonna have that contract. They gonna have it. And they'll send it to you to let you know, I got enough information on you to sue you if I feel like I want to. Collection companies sue people all the time. So it is not illegal. They gonna sue you. So understand, what is your strategy? What do you want to do? How do you keep from ending up in court? Because depending on whatever state you're in, if you're in a state that allows garnishment, you can end up getting garnished for that pay. So don't let these people that don't understand get you in more trouble than you need to be in. Understand the laws in your state. Do they have garnishments? Can they sue like that? Understand what you got going on with your collection agency. So again, number 2, Number two, they are not going to send you a purchase agreement. And they don't have to. So yes, you could put it in your dispute letter. I put it in my affidavits, not because I know they're not going to send it, but I want to let them know that I know there's a purchase agreement that is attached to a number of accounts, not just this account, but probably 100 or 1,000 accounts. So you're going to have to prove to me, if I want to take you to court, that you can speak on this count and prove that the amount that you're asking for is accurate. And how did you come up with this amount that you're suing me for? That is why you use it. But for them sending it to you, like they're going to say, oh, they requested a purchase agreement. Hey, can we get a purchase agreement? I got to mail this off to the consumer. I got to mail this off. Hurry up or we're going to get in trouble. It ain't gonna happen. Let's move to the next one. The next one I got, is it illegal for collection companies to buy debt? This goes along with the other one. Listen, the debt collection industry, first of all, probably makes, I think I read a report, I think it was like from 2013 to 2017, they made $640 something billion. Yes. The government's going to let somebody make $600 and something billion on illegal stuff. Come on now. It don't work that way. And the other thing y'all have to realize, the debt collection industry, even though I'm credit repair, I don't like them, but it is a necessary evil because they put money back into our economy that is lost. That's why we have trillions of dollars in debt in the United States for debt. So it also helps us with our debt, put money back into our account. But back into our economy. So for all y'all people, the debt collection industry is a necessity. And if you really do your homework and really understand it, you understand it is a necessary evil to get money back into our economy. Is it illegal for them to buy debt? No. The government's not going to allow people to make that much money on something that's illegal. It's not illegal. Now, I'm not saying they don't have illegal practices. I'm not saying that they have a right to that money, right? But you need to take them to court if you really feel like that money ain't yours. I'm not going to let I'm not letting no collection company ride on my credit report for 7 years. Either I'm going to get it off, I'm going to settle it so I can move my stuff forward, figure out a strategy. Hey, I got a video, restrictive endorsement. Check it out. Well, you ain't even going to pay that amount. Check this out. Well, you could pay, you got $1,000. You could use that restrictive endorsement strategy, pay them $200, create your own contract for them to even take cash, take your $200 and get it removed off your credit report. Why would you allow a collection company to stay on your credit report 7 years because you pissed off, mad at them, or whatever you want to do about it? You ain't hurt nobody but yourself. They could care less. They make millions of dollars, probably billions of dollars. So that $500 you ain't paying them ain't even scratching the surface. Matter of fact, it's invisible to them. All you doing is keeping yourself in a financial status of non-growth. Right? So don't be mad at them. Figure out a way. You got to understand, I got to get this stuff fixed because they holding me back, man. I'm trying to move. I want to buy a house. I want to start investing some more money. They killing me on all these interest rates. Come on. So let's get it right. These collection companies they do illegal stuff. This ain't a question about if it's illegal or not illegal. The question is, how do you deal with them? Is it illegal for them to buy it? It is not illegal. I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, but it is not. Let's move to the next one. Oh man, this is one of my favorite. The 15-3 hack. Woo, boy, I heard this one, bro. I jumped up out my seat, bro. I was like, oh my gosh, boy, these jokers out here getting wildin', boy. They wildin' out here. The 15-3 hack. Pay your credit card 15 days before in 3 days, and you gonna trick the credit bureau scoring system into giving you a higher score. Man, I ain't never even took gymnastics, and I did a backflip on this one. This one flipped me out. Come on now. Every creditor, let me break it down to you. Every creditor has what they call is a cycle reporting date. They report on a specific day when they became a member of those credit bureaus. They came in and they gave them a specific reporting cycle date. There are outside reporting cycle dates, like if you dispute something, they update your credit report on something. But typically, all creditors have what they call a cycle date for reporting. One time a month. One time a month. So you get paid that card 15 days and 3 days. They only report it one time. You just reduce that amount faster. So the amount of interest they could charge once they do report it, just draw it. For one, it draws down your balance. The amount of interest they can pay is less because you draw it down more, because they charge interest on the amount of the balance that is current on the statement date. Right? That's what they do. So when these people came at this, I was like, oh my God, whoop, whoop, backflip. These jokers crazy out here. They wilding out here telling people pay it 3 days. Now, let's give you, if you want to know a solid thing to do and how to leverage your credit, say you have $1,000 credit card, right? And you have a $300 cash, just check this out. You have a $300 cash advance, $700. You can use that $300. Say, man, you're going to make a good investment with it. Or maybe you're going to put that to the side and make it, you got a solid investment that you can make 4 to 5%, 7%. Maybe there's a good a stock that you want to buy. And you took that $300. The rest, you did something else with it. Maybe you use that as some type of investment thing. Right? So you took that $1,000 and you paid it off every month before the statement date. You've just borrowed $12,000 in a year's time. $12,000 in a year's time and never paid a penny in interest, unless there is some kind of annual fee that you have on that card. Now, let's say you want to really leverage. You got a $25,000. You take $8,000 in cash on that card every month, and you paid it off because you was leveraging your credit. You just borrowed $96,000 that year and didn't pay a dime in interest on it. That's what they call leveraging. That's the access to money, to make investment opportunities and then pull the money out the investment opportunities and pay it back. Now, we ain't even talking about business credit where you can get business credits for 0% interest for 12 months. We ain't even getting on that. We're not even talking about credit cards that give you 18%, personal credit cards with 0% interest for 12 months you want to use for leveraging. We're not even talking about that. As long as you can get it paid down before the statement date, it's not going to affect your credit score. But now if you let it carry that balance, yeah, it's going to hit you. That is what you do. That's how you leverage. But get off this 15.3, boy. They killing me. I still hear that 15.3. And now I'm starting to hear people talk about I jacked up, but a whole bunch of them was on the bandwagon in the beginning. Couldn't figure that one out. You never heard me talk about that. All right. Now, I did a video on this. Will freezing your LexisNexis report stop the bureaus from watching? I tell these people all the time. No. That's why I had to do a video on it, because I got tired of people calling me and telling me, hey, I froze my credit report, but I can't get this address off. I still be with you, and this address still on my credit, but I froze it. No. Dispute it. Dispute third parties. Quit just freezing them. It doesn't stop the bureaus from looking at it. I did a video on that. I'll post it up. I'll do it again. Y'all go watch it again. I'm telling you, it does not stop them. Quit freezing. You go on, you dispute the inaccurate information, all the information on there that you say is not accurate. Address, I ain't live at that address. I don't know how you got that address on there. That is not my address. Prove to me this my address. We think they're going to go down to the courthouse? Come on now. But you have to dispute it. Dispute. 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 The address is off. Quit freezing. Quit being lazy with your credit reporting on your credit repair. Right? Get it off. Anything. And then phone numbers. Get them phone numbers off. See, they don't talk about that. But see, on this channel, I'm going to tell you, look at your credit. You got phone numbers on there that are linked to those accounts. Get those phone numbers deleted too. I got you. The next one. I heard this one that kind of threw me. I heard somebody talk about, hey, remove all the negative stuff before putting on positive. No, you do both. You don't waste time removing a negative item, but don't put nothing positive on your account. You could have a 600 credit score with negative, move all the negative stuff, but you didn't add it in and raise your score to a 610. Come on, that ain't raising your score. Quit it. You have to do both. You don't have time to just remove one before you start the other. You could do both at the same time. You would get a faster, a better result in building a strong credit profile, not a score, but a profile. Then if you don't do that, just say, I'm going to get all I just want to work on the negative, then I'm going to start building. Wrong answer. And then if you're getting that from somebody, they don't know what they're talking about. You should do both at the same time, right? You want to do both at the same time. You will get a faster result doing that. Because as you getting the negative off, the stuff you're putting on there is getting older. You're starting to make more payments. You started a lot earlier. So you want to do, you want to do that. Don't do one before the other. You can do both. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about all this stuff dealing with the social media information that you hear out there. You know, another thing I heard, we'll go over that Metro 2. You know, like Metro 2 is this great thing. You can't even sue under Metro 2, right? And if you ever get the credit resource guide and really look at it, there are a lot of codes that if you ain't even took a class, you don't even really understand them. That is a class that they teach people on these codes, right? There is information in Metro 2 that can help you on certain aspects of credit, but the book is like this. It's 290 something pages, right? And in some of them is a lot of codes and stuff. So yes, people, that was like the next thing. Metro 2. Can you do Metro 2 reporting? Metro 2. Listen, credit reporting, credit repair is really simple, to be honest with you. It's just time consuming and understanding. Look at you. You have a right to a clear and accurate and a complete credit report. It is what it is. The credit bureaus are automated. They don't get it the first time. They may not get it the second time. But credit repair is being persistent. You can't stop. You can't give up. You keep pounding them until they get it. They may not get it the first time, but you don't give up. You continue. You follow whatever means that you have to get your credit report where it needs to be. Right? So, yes, Metro 2 can help you in some aspects, but it is not the one simple thing that you need to do. It doesn't have all the answers, and you can't go into court and sue them under Metro 2. It is not a law. So, but it was just something else to bring people's attention to credit repair that they use to get people to watch them, view them, and all that other type of stuff. But the reality of it, it is not such a just grand thing that's going to help you just remove things off your credit report. Quit listening to people that tell you about a hack. Quit listening to that word. It's a trick word, and it tricks a lot of people into making decisions on things that don't work for them. Now, there's a lot of great people out there that understand this industry, but there are so many people that do not. Be careful where you set your table at. You may get food poisoning. So be careful who you listening to. They may have you somewhere where you ain't supposed to be. Like in a courtroom, because they told you don't do something that you should have did. So I'm telling you, do your education. You ain't just got to listen to me. I'm going to keep it real with you. But do your research. Do it all. You can fact check me. Because I get people try to fact check me all the time. And I hit them right on back. You know what I mean? You got people talk about consumer law. They try to throw aspects of consumer law in the credit reporting. But that's why they created the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So you got to be careful when people throw things at you. How does it really apply if you want to take it to the next level? Look up a court case. When they say this what it is, can you find a court case that give you some kind of reference? Lawyers do it all the time. This is precedent in a court case such and such over such and such. This was the ruling. Look up stuff like that. See where you at. See that there are different things. I do research. I do it. I've learned that, hey, if a debt collection letter just in the glass link, and I've taught this, and you can see that that letter is a debt collection letter, that's a violation. Something as simple as that. And people have taken collection agencies to court and won because of that. So there's a lot of information out there to educate you, to get your credit report right, but educate yourself. All these people with all this bad information on social media, all they're doing is tricking you. Don't get tricked. Don't get that little scar on your elbow because you failed. But I got you here. I got you here on the Best Credit Repair channel. So I'm going to get off here. I appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, share the video. Shoot me an email if you have any questions about your credit. If you want somebody to give you a free credit analysis. If you want to buy my master dispute package. If you want some authorized users because you're trying to get your credit to a certain area because you want to apply for something, holla at me. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. If you just want to have a conversation, hey, shoot me an email. We'll schedule a time. You'll get my phone number. I've talked to people for up to 1 hour just about credit, just keeping it real with them, talking. You know what? They always tell me, you know what, man, I was working with two. I can hardly get in. I call you. You're always easy to talk to. You break it down. You keep it honest with me, and I respect that. Thank you. And that's what it's all about. At the end game, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Because my goal is much bigger than just sitting here doing credit repair. I enjoy doing this because I know the fruits it could bring you. I know, and I want you to eat that fruit. I want you at the same table I'm at. So we all can laugh and joke and have a good time because this is enough out here for all of us. But this is Larry with the Best Credit Repair channel. Please like, subscribe, and share this video, and I'm out.